Tonight, the United States is in the midst of an extreme weather nightmare with record heat, fires, and severe flooding. Brian Todd is working the story for us. Brian, every region of the country seems to be affected, at least in some way.
Right, Wolf, just about every corner of the lower 48. On one extreme, federal officials say there are 40 active large wildfires that have burned more than 1 million acres in 6 states. On the other, historical rainfall and snow melting are dealing a crippling blow to an iconic landmark. A large house crumbles into the surging Yellowstone River and washes downstream.
That is insane.
The town of Gardner, Montana, where that house was, has been left isolated, surrounded by water, according to officials, with swift water rescues taking place. Heavy rain and melting snow caused catastrophic flooding in Yellowstone National Park, which had to be evacuated. Roads and bridges washed away. The parents of CNN supervising producer Tim Carter told us of their nail-biting trip out of Yellowstone over a bridge that was compromised.
When we were going over it, it really was scary because the water was already violently, swirling around the bridge. So we did find out later that it had washed out.
But the Yellowstone region is not alone. Several areas of America's lower 48 states are experiencing extreme weather between inescapable heat, floods, heavy storms, and tornadoes. More than 1/3 of Americans, 125 million people, are under heat alerts from North Carolina through the Plains states due to a so-called heat dome that parked itself over the Tennessee Valley. A public health official in Houston says no one in these areas should shrug off the risks.
When you have extreme heat, then everyone is at danger. When you suffer heat exhaustion, or heat stroke, then your vital organs, your brain suffers damages and you could die.
At one point in the past 48 hours, more than 500,000 households in the upper Midwest had lost power as residents dealt with crippling heat in those areas. Violent thunderstorms in the Midwest did severe damage and prompted tornado warnings in Chicago. In the West and Southwest, record-breaking temperatures combined with high winds, low humidity, and drought are fueling wildfires. The pipeline fire, raging near Flagstaff, Arizona, has grown to more than 20,000 acres. One resident of a Montana town near Yellowstone can only hope her new home survived the flooding.
My husband and I just put in a brand new house. Never been able to afford a new house. It's sitting at the top of the lane, and we're hoping that by some God miracle that our house will be there.
This particular pattern of extreme weather is expected to last for at least the next few days, and beyond that, not a lot of relief. Our experts at the CNN Weather Center say because of climate change, heat waves like this one are going to become increasingly common and more severe. And Wolf, we haven't even gotten into the heart of hurricane season yet.
Yeah, the pictures are so dramatic, Brian.
Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach Kadash. Yahweh will be the true name for the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai being named for his only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, the touch of truth and will well, and scientists, hopefully that person is truth and honesty and sincerity. But Yahweh Sop, the spirit power, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And lesson going into end times, updates, and events. The plagues, man, are definitely hitting the U.S. in a big way. There's a lot of flooding going on right now. In this past 2 weeks, heavy, severe flooding in Missouri, in Kentucky, in Las Vegas, and various other states. I mean, Lord is smacking this nation right now, with these plagues. And I'm going to read this precept, 2nd Esdras 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So, hey, just as before was what all those 10 plagues that hit ancient Egypt. I mean, they're going to come back, and they're going to hit Egypt again. Now, the modern day spiritual Egypt is America, okay? Because this land is called spiritually Sodom and Egypt. So this is the place of where the plagues are going to get hit the worst. Yeah, they are hitting various parts of the world as well, but they're going to hit this place the hardest, and it's beginning to happen. We're seeing it. You know, for articles to be coming out on CNN like that, man. And what was it titled? U.S. plagued by extreme weather and heat, floods, and fire. Okay? So there you have it, man. So, hey, yeah, it's pretty bad out here, man. And it's going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. Okay? Not going to get any better. All right, get another precept here. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So they were sent thousands of years ago to eventually happen. They were already set up. And now we're at the time, we're in that period of this part of the precept until they come upon the earth. We are in that time period where they have came upon the earth. Just each year, it has been, each following year, it has been worse. Record breaking. It ain't getting no better, man. It's not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. This heat wave is out of control. Okay? It says, this is the book of Isaiah 29 and 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and with great noise, with storm and tempest. Hey, we have, like he said, we haven't even hit hurricane season yet. Wait till hurricane season comes. If you thought things been bad, when hurricane season comes, hey, we about to have some bodies. I mean, we have people been dying behind this extreme weather, but you know, when hurricanes typically hit, they be taking in the numbers of thousands, hundreds of thousands, because they cause power outages and people die from the destruction itself. So, hey, things are getting no joke, man. The Lord is definitely showing his, you know, his hand, of his sign of his return. He said, hey, I'm coming back, and when he comes back, this extreme weather comes back with him. He's taking a lot of people out of here, man, because he's angry, man. These people have been, for too long, the sins have reached unto heaven. He's tired of hearing about it. You know, so it's punishment time. You know, this is the book of Psalms. Let's see here, 105. It goes into the 10 plagues that hit before. Okay, Psalms 105, verse 28. It says, he sent darkness and made it dark, and they rebelled not against his word. He turned their waters into blood and slew their fish. There you go, man. So, hey, killed the fish, the rivers and the blood rivers. Hey, that shit coming back. The plague of darkness coming back too. And you're going to see all them demons and spirits and apparitions manifest themselves and torture people. It says, their land brought forth frogs in abundance in the chambers of their kings. So in people's houses, you're going to have poison frogs, man. Like, you know, the most deadliest animal in the world is one of them is a poison dart frog in the rainforest. You're going to send them shits, man. Just simply jump in somebody's cup, touch somebody's dish, and they're not going to know and pick it up and try to prepare some food with it and die. And then they're going to rot. And you're going to smell the rottenness and cause people to get sick and disease. That's a horrible plague. Verse 31, he spake, and there came diverse sorts of flies and lice in all their coasts. Hey, so that category of flies includes like mosquitoes. And you're going to have big ass horse flies biting people. Mosquitoes. That's oh man, that's a grievous plague, man. You know how uncomfortable that is? Not to mention making you sick. Flies carry diseases. Mosquitoes carry diseases. People walking around lumped up. All types of bites all over their bodies. Okay? He gave them hail for rain and flaming fire in their land. Yeah, man. Hailstorms. They're going to have hail falling from the sky the size of baseballs. Crushing people's cars and jacking everything up. Killing people. Hell, that size will kill you. It says he smelt their vines also and their fig trees, and brake the trees of their coasts. He spake, and the locusts came and caterpillars and without number. There you go, man. So that's going to bring starvations, eating all your food up. And not to mention biting your ass too. Hey, so these are the plays that happened before, and they're going to come back again. We're seeing the stages of it, okay? You know, so hey, we're living in some crazy times, some beautiful times, and some scary times, man. Stay prayed up and build that hedge of protection around you with Yahweh Shem Yahushai through servitude, repentance, pray and fast often, so you could be protected from all these plagues. Because the children of Israel back then, they had light in their dwellings. They ate. They didn't suffer from all these plagues like everybody else did. And you want to be counted of that number, that you get that protection. Now, we all going to feel it this time around. We all going to feel some type of little bit of the pain from this. But count it all joy, man, and pray that the Lord sustain you. You know? That's it on that, man. Lord's will, this lesson's edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, as how truth and will well. And salutations to you, hope of pushing this truth and all on sincerity. Shalom.